Hey everybody, Michelle here, and I wanted to address a common question that people have about whether to use their Facebook inbox or live chat to manage all of the messages that they are receiving inside of Facebook Messenger. Now, long story short, I'm gonna tell you to use live chat because Facebook Messenger, if that or your Facebook inbox is going to become a complete nightmare. And I don't want you to want to subject you to that, primarily because every time you send a broadcast or anytime the bot is engaged, the Facebook inbox is going to essentially treat that as an open conversation. So if you have like somebody on your team who is managing your inbox, then they're going to be going through a whole lot of kind of like uh, going through opening and closing a lot of messages unnecessarily. So we only want the team focused on those things that are most important, that are most critical. And so I'm going to show you a few settings here in ManyChat and in live chat to kind of make your life easier. So let's come over here to settings. And first, if you do have other people on your team who manage this, you can add them to ManyChat specifically just for the live chat purpose by coming over here to users. And let's just make me smaller and move me out of the way. Invite new member, and then you can assign somebody as a live chat agent. You just generate a link for them, and then you copy that and you send it to them. Now, and this is a specific link for a specific person. So you're not going to send this link out to a group of people to click on. It's user specific. So if you have 10 people, you'll be generating 10 of these links. And then you can obviously change this status later if you need to. Okay, so once you have people on your team who are assigned to live chat or have that function, or maybe it's you as the individual managing that, I want you to come over to live chat, and there's kind of a couple of different settings here. The first one is any message starts a conversation. So any message from the subscriber. So if somebody gives you a thumbs up or thanks, or just types anything in, essentially this message will start a conversation. Now, there's also this option that says conversations should be opened explicitly. Now, if you're dealing with a ton of volume of messages, then you probably want to select this and then do the next step that I'm about to show you. So, and this is a cool new functionality that ManyChat just rolled out. It allows for either like a generic live chat agent, like support, brand name, or you can say Michelle, or whatever the name of your live chat agent is. So you can also play around with this. All right. So let's, from here where it says conversation should be open explicitly, let's go over to the automations menu and the default reply. Now, the default reply, you have a few options here, and this can actually help you out quite a bit. And what I like in here, and I'm not going to use my bot as an example. This is its own thing. But I'm going to come over here and click on send message. And what you can do is have a message that gets sent anytime a message is like somebody says something to you. So you could say, hi, first name. This is just a bot, but we will get right back to you. What is your question? What is your message about? Now, for Amazon sellers, the common questions that I see are problems with things like coupon issue, product issue, order status. So maybe you identify like kind of the top 3 things, and then if there's a common response that you want to have to that, you can add that here, like, okay, be sure to go check your messages first for the coupon code that was originally sent to you. If it wasn't, if you still can't find it, click here and a team member will assist you. So maybe there's like kind of like a first level response. Either way, if you don't want to have that happen, what you can do is just say, create an action, and come down here and mark conversation as open. Now, what's going to happen when somebody clicks on coupon issue, for example, is that when you go into live chat, what you're going to see here is all open conversations. So your live chat agent will only see those conversations that have been opened explicitly in this kind of setting. So meaning they've gone through the default reply kind of flow, and that conversation has been opened explicitly. So let's go back to that really quick. All right. Okay. So you can open that conversation, mark that conversation as open. You can also do like a notify admins settings where, the live chat agent themselves is notified and saying, hey, like, has a question about coupon codes. Please help them. So it's just kind of like another layer of like a reminder to your team to go check this message out and notify and letting them know this is like a legit message. Okay, so that's one thing. That's one way to do it. And once again, to kind of do the explicit setting, you come to live chat, conversation should be open explicitly, and then create that default reply. Make sure it's enabled and that it's turned on, and that flow, that message is happening. Another thing that you might consider looking into are keywords. Now, keywords are great when people are commonly saying or responding with the same thing over and over again. So maybe they're saying thanks, thank you, that sort of thing. You can play around with message, let's say that message is thumbs up. Then you're just going to respond with thumbs up, like that kind of a thing. I'm not going to use that. Let's say that message contains, I'm going to say message begins with thanks, thank. I'm going to say thank. Because then what I can do is create a new reply. It says, maybe it's just a smiley face. And what I'm going to do then is make sure, okay, for some reason I thought that they had a mark conversation as closed. They do not. Okay, so we don't need to actually worry about that step. I'll just delete that. I'm going to hit publish on that because I probably need that anyway. So, so if you have things like coupon or, a phrase like isn't working, that sort of thing. I'll also share some ManyChat support documents about keywords and about live chat itself, so that you can kind of dive deeper into kind of like these various settings of message is, contains whole word, begins with, thumbs up, so you can understand the difference and what the different kind of use case scenarios. But if you're constantly running into the same kind of things that people are saying and the questions that they're having or concerns or that sort of thing, let's see how you can optimize that in a keyword auto response. And sometimes, like, let's say it's like a coupon code issue and like coupon not working, coupon isn't working, that sort of thing. Then you can have like a follow-up message that says, oh, darn, it sounds like you're having issues with your coupon. Can you just scroll back up and make, are you having trouble finding it or trouble using it? And if they're saying trouble finding it, then you can say, can you just scroll back up into the message and see if you can find something that looks like this, maybe have an example of a coupon code, and have it like a delay timer of like 2 minutes, and then just say, were you able to find it? That sort of thing. And see how much of it can be automated versus always having a live chat or like a live person getting back to them on that message. So this is like the origin of chatbots is customer service. This is where it all kind of began. And so you really do have a huge opportunity to look at what layers can be automated versus when you need a live person coming in. So don't try to over automate everything, but do look at ways that you can kind of like take some of the workload off you and your team as you do this. So hopefully that's helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions. I'm here to help.